Okay, and that's a seeker. Out of the pit. Out of the pit. No, 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 no. You need to get off me. You need to let me up. Let me up. Let me up. No, 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 no. Let me out. No. No, I don't want to have this fight down here. Hello, everyone. This is Fallen Dice, and welcome to episode 28 of our Rebirth playthrough of 7 Days to Die, The Purge. So, we were really hurting on wood. That's the standstill for me to be able to continue down the hole. So, I decided overnight to come out and just go on a tree chopping spree. And I did. That's the most logs I've had yet. I also ended up with a ton of wood, branches, sticks, all that stuff. And then I picked some chrysanthemum, cotton, and a little bit of the goldenrod while I was out there. Also, I figured since I was already out here chopping trees, I might as well grab this treasure map, which I read in the desert, hoping to get it to populate in the desert. Unfortunately, instead, it populated all the way back here in the forest. So, we're just going to go ahead and see if our north trick continues to bode well for us. I don't know if I've just been getting lucky or if I'm really stumbled on something, but until I'm proved otherwise, I'm just going to keep doing it. I'm just going to line up that north on the center and just dig straight until I find something or until I have to branch off. We'll see what happens. So it looks like this is our longer leg, so we'll continue going this up. And it wasn't far off. Again, is it a thing or am I just getting lucky? I still don't know. All right, what do we get? Loot time. I think I had a loot time 1 before, and then I found a loot time 2. No, it's 3. Okay, so well, as long as we keep finding them, I'm okay with that. Back to the old car. So plans. I thought a little bit about the auger and the fact that I couldn't make one without a bicycle handlebar, which is not craftable. So my guess is I need to be on the lookout for bicycles. And maybe if I ratchet the bicycle, I will get a handlebar out of it. And also, I would like to start looking for motorcycle. Okay. I would like to start looking for motorcycles. Not for purging, but for stuff like this, when I have to run out somewhere to do something, I think it's convenient. And yeah, let's throw you down there. Yeah, it's convenient. It's more nimble. I think it uses less gas. So cool. We'll mark that down there. We are going to head back to our base. Again, throughout the day, anywhere I go now, I'm looking for the bicycle. I need to immediately, when I get home, I need to get the wood cooking. And I need to... Wood cooking, I need to start crafting more blocks. Because another thing I was thinking about, too, is the way that one block would be fine, except for the fact that I have to keep putting the plates in. Because the plates are structural. They're the only things holding the entire base up at the top. And if I don't continue those all the way down to the bottom, the base is going to fall. So I have to keep putting those in. But because I'm only doing a 1 block wide dig, that means they're also kind of structurally attached to the internal part of the rock and sand that I'm trying to get down. So I need to actually switch it up to 2 wide, I think. So, all right, let's come up here. I want to get some stuff cooking. Then I want to go to spend this money I have. Gosh, so how much money do I have right now? I have 56 and a half. That's a lot. I'm selling the leather because I already have a full stack of leather. Like stuff that I already have a full stack of, there's no need for me to continue. Building blocks. So I can make with this wood, which I don't think, I'm pretty sure it's not useful for anything else. I'm not going to make a baseball bat. So I guess it's useful in some decorative stuff, but right now I'd rather do this. So we're just going to go ahead and max that out. All right. And I've already got enough of those. All right. So let's head over to the trader. I did overnight too, while it wasn't wasting my day. This is going to be a buildy episode, and I want to get as much buildy as I can done. So I did look at what I can upgrade. And it's actually, I get some things maxed out or some things close to maxed out based off of where my stats are currently. So on the back page, there's nothing I want. So I'm already maxed on Daring Adventure. I'm already maxed on Better Barter. Supposedly I get a little 10% extra loot from the pets, but they don't loot that much and they have a small inventory. So I don't think that's as big of a thing. And I'm all good with intelligence. So Pack Mule I can now max out. So I'm going to get one of Pack Mule. Healing Factor I can max out. I'm going to get one of Healing Factor. Iron Gut, I think I can max out as well. 4 of those would get me there. I can get one more Void Step. I'm still not going into Parkour. I can get one more Cardio. And then Sexual T-Rex I think is where we're going. If I have any money left over, then we'll go Miner 69er. Actually, no. We're going to go Motherload because that's going to give me better... what's the word I'm looking for? I'm going to get more. And I think I'm pretty good on that. All right, let's read those and make sure. I don't want to spend money on something that I can't actually learn. So I have enough to buy a couple more. So right now, Sexual T-Rex is up there. Miner 69er. Oh, I do. I'm going to get Miner 69er with the last ones because it does strengthen how much I'm actually doing. And we are going to be doing a bit of mining here. Almost broke again, but we're getting close to maxing out our Sexual T-Rex, which is definitely, that's awesome. Power attacks. Yes, that's going to help me with power attacks. That's good. Double mining damage. So soon we should be able to get one hit on some of the ores and things. 40% more resources. That's big. Okay. Cool. All right, so I'm going to get back to the base. Let me grab my resources, and then I'll meet you guys in the tunnel because we have some digging to do. Oh, also, sorry, before we go, garden is about 30 minutes away, so we probably are going to be able to do our first harvest of the garden here this episode, except for the stuff at the very end. These last few rows that I put down, those have a little bit longer, so that'll be next episode. So, as I was saying, I need to actually widen this. And that is, again, what is holding this up is this plate here. If I don't have the plates going all the way down to the, well, basically to bedrock, but in our case, just to the floor, which we're going to make the bottom of our pit, then this entire thing isn't supported. And there is some attachment to the wall on the other side, but that's the explosion-proof concrete. And remember, the explosion-proof concrete is only like 100 support versus the 140, which is the concrete, and the like 400, which is the steel. So I don't know if it would survive or not, but I've done too much work here to chance that. So we're just gonna do the extra work of taking this too wide. That way I continue putting these supports as we go down. I don't want to lose what I have, if you know what I mean. And actually, before I go much further on this, I think I really probably should continue putting the each row. It's making me more and more nervous. The more I think about this, it's making me more nervous. Because right now, oddly enough, this is actually holding this, while this is holding that. It's a weird thing. Yeah. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna make sure we continually update this as we go across. And I'll be honest, I should probably do it not even when I go all full around. I should actually. There's gonna become a point where this is gonna. Yeah. I don't know. I'm getting nervous about the way I'm doing this because when in my head it all makes sense and the numbers line up. But again, it's this process of getting rid of this thing in the middle that's kind of got me nervous. So yeah, we're just going to keep doing this as we go down. So right now, the thing supporting us has structural integrity down to bedrock because of this is down to a solid layer. I need to get to 12, so I have 5 more layers down to go, but I also have to widen it out to that 2 layers. So this is gonna take a bit of work. And then I think, depending on how this goes, like if we get towards, I want to make sure that there's a lot of stuff happening in the episode, and this is kind of boring. See, can I do it one hit? Oh, wait, you're the wrong tool. And this is kind of boring, right? So I don't want this to be the entire episode as watching me as I do all this digging and stuff. So I would like to get at least 1 purge in, but because of where we are at 21.9%, all my purges now, okay, good. I can one hit with the non-power hit. We'll do a higher level POI. So we found a couple tier 4s. So maybe what we'll do is we'll take this to the point where we're getting towards the evening point, and we'll end over here, find a good stopping point, and then we'll go over and we'll do one of those tier 4s. And you know what I might do? Maybe I'll offset. So the bottom layer of the rock will still be attached to here as I dig down. I wonder if that helps at all. We can try it. Yeah, so right now this is still attached to there. All right, so we're making progress. So somehow I thought I hit record and I didn't, so you kind of missed a little bit of the work down here. But I did verify. This row attached to here is enough to give me the structural integrity. This is row 10 down that we're doing now, so I'll still need to do, or is it no, I keep getting confused. When I get to the ladder here, we'll find out. But yeah, you see I can go an entire row across, and it's still safe. Which one are you? You're down here. Gotcha. I don't need to worry about the front or back because they aren't providing any structural integrity, but this, at least, it's surviving as I go down. It does make me really nervous though, because again, like I said, we've done a lot of work, and it would be heartbreaking for it to fall at this point. Why will you not go? Oh, it was there. Okay. Yeah, it would be heartbreaking to have to go. I mean, I could redo everything. It would just, the amount of resources that I would have to farm up to be able to get to that point would suck. And I would probably have to... Okay, I'm getting out of here. I do not want... Nope. Okay, but we have... So I need you guys... Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. All right, let's get our helpers out. Okay. I want to keep leveling my axe up, and this is like the best opportunity for me to level my axe up is at a... Okay. All right, T. Okay, pets, come back here. Okay, yep. I need you guys tanking. One of the reasons I want to do this is I can't do a lot of POIs right now, but I do still want to get my flame-resistant zombie count up. So this is a great way to do that, having a horde. All right. Who hit me? Who hit me? Wait, and what do we... Oh, my goodness. At the same time? Oh, come on. That's not fair. That means that takes away my ability to axe. All right. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Okay. Let's try to get you guys... Now I got to go to the gun. I was having fun. What on earth? I'm trying to get my what I was saying. I was trying to get my axe up, but now I got too much stuff happening. I got to get these guys. If I can get this guy taken care of, then I can go back to my axe. I really want to try to get to that next axe if I can. This was not what I was expecting. I was nervous about it for sure because I knew it was something that could definitely happen. But man, oh man. Okay, and right now I can make a tier 5 of this, which I meant to make a tier 4. Oh well. Let's see if we can get to our next axe. I might actually just skip it all together. Oof. So I don't mind this one. This one actually was a fortuitous getting this thing because I think I can get a bunch of kills without increasing my count in the desert. And then we'll see what we get from the boss drops as well. It is getting kind of late though, so and I'm not even close to getting to the bottom yet. I've got a lot of work yet to do on this to get down to the point where we can drop the center. So I think I am probably going to make this a double. I don't know how much I'm going to work overnight. I think that means that I can possibly wait for the both sets of harvest to be complete. That way I can actually get them on the same time frame. And then I want to get some dyes cooking. That helps. What tier were you? Just one. Again. Not an upgrade yet. All right. I need more wood blocks. I need more wood. All right, tell me you're good now. Oh my gosh! I put in this killing me to get these wood planks. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's really, really unfortunate. How much time is left in you guys now? 5 minutes. So they're close. Those ones are close. Yeah. So yeah, we're 100%. We're gonna turn this into a double episode. I wanted to do like part of this and then move on into like doing a tier 4 POI. But it's already that point, and I didn't even get down to the bottom or down as low as I wanted to. So I'm gonna do this through the night. Continually upgrading this. Plus, it's going to take me a while for the, unfortunately, for the planks to be good. Get you guys all back up here, so you're not following me around. Okay, well, that got me, got the adrenaline going a little bit. Okay, all right, so back to this. And the reason another double episode is I want to actually have progress. Just saying, you know, hey, we got a couple layers of a thing and we did one POI. Just to me, it's not a very entertaining episode. Even with just like the one sneaker. So, what do we got here? Let me take my there. So yeah, we'll do the. What I would like to. I want to get progress in the base because I want to be able to do POIs. So we'll make this a double. All right, first harvest of the new place. All right, we did good on here. There's a couple I still need more of. I'm gonna hold off for now. I think we're super corn. I do need to start expanding on super corn and hops. I have enough to make a second hops floor, so I am gonna do that. Because right now I only have one hops, so I'll do that. I need another super corn, but if I ever make it back to the trader, I can buy some more of these things. For now, I'm kind of limited to the harvest. And I am 3 of 3 in green thumb now, which means it said, and I didn't read this first time, I just saw wild crops, but it's wild and planted. So I get 3 per harvest now, which is fantastic. I have 4 of these set up. I need 3 colors for storage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 16, but I can make 15 because the water bottle's got to go. So we'll do 15 blue, 15 red, minus 14 because I already have that. And that's because that's what I need for black. A red, a blue, and a yellow. So I'm making 15, 15, and 15, so that'll give me, that can convert into 15 black dye. And for storage, whether I go with the wood, steel, or iron, it's all 2. The upgrade doesn't take a black dye, so I can just start with wooden, but I need 2 per. So 15 right now is only going to give me 7 storage chests. So you kind of see, I need a bit to get to that point. All right, I'm going to keep doing this throughout the night, see how many of those I can actually get. And then once morning comes, we'll get back out there and we'll get to work again. I forgot that I'd left my dogs. I heard some noise, so I come down to check on them, and sure enough, we got like a traveling horde or something. Doesn't look like there's any more down there. It must be over this way. I will follow the pets. Again, I'm trying to get to that next axe. I think I'm 2 away from being able to... not the next one, but the one after is the thorax. And the cool thing about that axe too, besides just the fact that it stuns and everything, is if you throw it, it comes back to you, just like in Marvel. So you can throw it, it goes into a zombie, shocks everybody, and then you can click to have it come back to you, which is pretty cool. All right, we'll take some more free loot. As much cobblestone as I have, I could do 485. You know what? I'm going to do 400. I'm going to do 200 here and 200 in the other one. That'll expedite the bottom because I won't have to use wood. So for that bottom of the pit there, I can put that down and then I can upgrade it in one shot to either concrete, explosion resistant concrete, either or. Okay, I like that. I've got this thing cooking away and it's making me a bunch more, so I'm not concerned about that. I'm getting all the stuff that I would need to be able to make more of those. So right now, I think it's shale is what I'm missing to be able to do concrete. No, I don't need shale. I need shale for the cement, not the concrete. Okay. All right, let's back to the pit. I want to upgrade the bottom. Which one did I bring? I brought the... Oh, I want explosive proof at the bottom. So, technically, I was wrong in doing that. You're not going to be upgraded. You're actually going to be that. So, yep. Okay, I'm going to get the first 3 layers of this upgraded. And then we'll come back and we'll start working on collapsing the rest of this. Okay, and that's a seeker. Out of the pit. Out of the pit. No, 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 no. You need to get off me. You need to let me up. Let me up. Let me up. No, 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 no. Let me out. No. No, I don't want to have this fight down here. Okay, you need to let me out. I do not want to have that fight down there. Okay, is this just another wandering horde? It appears to be. Okay, everybody come here. I don't want things going in my pit. I don't think it's been 20 minutes. I can't summon my mercenaries again. That's crazy. Oh, I'm so close to being able to... Oh, I do. I can make my new axe. Oh, that makes me happy. Wow, I had this happen too close to my last one. I couldn't actually do my mercenaries. That's crazy. And my trees need to grow. I would really like my trees to grow. They're stuck in that little partial grown. The other thing that I'm concerned is getting the bottom, which I'm doing, getting that upgraded, and then getting my exit out of here, getting those ramps set up. All right, so now our moment of truth is to take these bottom 2 rows of here. Once we get these out, then that means that there's nothing on this that is connected to our plates, which are going all the way down to our current bottom layer, which then gives it support down to bedrock. So if we get all the way around, everything's good, then we can go ahead and hollow out the bottom. At some point, it'll all start coming down, and then we will have a fully floating base. And then all we have to do at that point is get the bottom layer down with cobble, which I've got 400 cubes, so we'll see how far that gets me. But I'm making a bunch more cobble, so, and it seems to cook, or does, the blocks seem to cook pretty fast in the forge. And this is just stone. That's why I should have did that from the beginning. I should have realized that, because I could have made all of my plates here out of cobblestone, which would have immediately made them stronger than just the wood, but it also would have not required wood, which I'll remember that moving forward. I might stop using wooden blocks. Now, the only difference between, or the only drawback for using the cobblestone versus the wooden is you can't pick up the wooden blocks. So if I'm cooking, if I'm working or trying to figure out how I want something to look, yeah, I think I still need to use wood so I can pick it back up. But once I know I'm for sure what's going there, and it's, you know, I'm going to be upgrading it soon, we'll just go to cobble. Okay, we are good. Also notice apparently I got some radiation poisoning, which is the reason we keep stuff in the inventory. All right, so let's go ahead and bring it down. So I'm just going to keep going around hollowing it out. At some point, it's going to start falling. I don't know if I have to do the whole thing or not, just because it is stone, and stone definitely has better horizontal stability than sand does. But we'll see. Whew. Okay. I just got to go right down the middle. And at some point, the structure will give up on top of me, and then I got to run. And it should be soon. Unless it's somehow still hung up on... Nope, there it goes. All right, cool. We're out. Doggies, you want to get out as well, too. Let's get fully out. And let's watch it go. So it's a lot of work to bring it to this point, but here we're actually seeing it work now. So yep, everything's staying supported. It's still floating, but now it's going to be impossible for them to get us, except for what we're going to have right here. This is going to be the only path to the base besides the drawbridge when it's down, which the zombies will never have a way of getting that drawbridge to go down. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna clean this bottom layer up. Actually, let me... Nope, of course I didn't bring it with me. Yeah, we'll get this bottom layer cleaned up. And then I want to put down the cobble layer on top, just so that everything down here is nice and safe. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, it's amazing. I'm grinning. Oh, that looks awesome. Now we just got to do some upgrades. Okay, let's put down our cobblestone blocks. So this... Oh, jeez. Oh, my goodness. That makes sense. All right. So... Shoot. I wasn't thinking that. So... I guess we're going 13 down, because I'm going to be honest, that's way more. 1500 is way easier, and then the stone is way easier to break than that. Darn it! I can't believe I did that. That means I have to dig the whole thing out? Okay. I can't have a gap here. I got to think about this. I mean, it is what it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm at least going to get a ring around here. But the other thing that I want to make sure... Oh, boy. So, explosions. Here's my question. If I just put these blocks down here, so that they're not actually underneath those, and something explodes, they're not supposed to be able to go through blocks, but can they go through the gap of a block, the corner of a block? Like, do I need to put a solid block underneath there? That's my question right now. Because I would have to be... See, I don't have the safety anymore of what was there. Which means I'd have to go a few at a time. Like, I couldn't do an entire row because it would come down. So I'd have to do, like, maybe 4 or 5. And even then, I would be kind of nervous at that point. So maybe 4, put in the blocks, 4, put in the blocks, 4, put in the blocks, 4. At least on these sides. The up there, if something happens, it's not going to affect this. But on these side ones, absolutely. All right, so starting here, if I do 1, 2, 3, I'm just going to... I'm sorry. That has me too paranoid to take a chance. So, 1, 2, 3. And I just need to do it on both sides. I am going to have to re-dig out this entire bottom floor. I would much rather do that than to have to rebuild all of that. Because again, all that steel, all those, that's a lot of resources. So, okay, I just need to almost to the end. And then I got to do it on the other side as well. Whew. Okay, good. Okay. Whew. I feel safe and comfortable now. I am going to upgrade these blocks here that are at the corner also to explosion proof. But I think we are safe. I'm going to save that part for later because that really doesn't... I'm okay right now. That's fine. I want to get my ramps next. Cool. Oh, this is looking glorious. Okay. Now, up here. Give me 1 sec. I got to figure out where I want to put so I make sure, because this I want to stay solid across. Okay, this is the footprint that is going to be the ramps coming up. So I'm going to mark the outside with our cobblestone blocks. And then we'll go ahead and start digging the ramp down. But again, I want to make sure that the footprint is identical and the same, so they both symmetrically end up the same. And everything still keeps lining up with what we already have. So this is the first one, so this has got to go down 2, and so on. So we're going to do this, and then once we get this, we still have to dig out kind of underneath here to put the walls in, because I don't want sand walls. But I at least want to get the stairways in, or the ramps in. So if I have any more issues with seekers and things like that, I don't have to worry about them damaging or destroying anything. And I may actually have to put ramps up or I might have to go deeper. And it's fine if I go deeper, I just have to adjust. Because I did go deeper than I was originally planning on, so that may throw my numbers off. Well, let's see. I'm curious as far as how far the ramp would have to go inside. Based off of where... Oof, that's a lot. So let's say... I was willing to... Oh, gosh. I'm going to have to break these two. That's... Each one of the ones that I have to do down here I have to break as well. So I'll say we started here. So I'll have to put blocks back there to make it look better. So it's one deeper. Okay, I can live with that. Okay, so I should be able to take this all the way up now. Yeah. Cool. All right. All right, it's the titanium war axe, which we went from the Viking axe to the titanium tactical axe. Now we're at the titanium war axe. All right. So that was 57,114 compared to 4896, and the block damage of 96, block damage 1. Yep, that's fantastic. All right, let's go purge. Again, I can only do one, so that's why I'm picking to do a tier 4. I have been in this one as well too, though. I am going to run around the outside, and let's activate everything that we can that's going to come at me at the beginning, and then we'll go in. Yeah, nope. Okay, that was a dog. What is that? Oh, that's right. It's hanging in their garage. Okay. Okay, these are unlocked. Now we got pigeons. Okay. First, oh, we got the greenies now. Okay, but we're still putting stuff to sleep, which is good. If I need to, I can bring my guns out. Is there any other entrance too that I'm supposed to go into, or is that the one? Nope, we have this too. There's too many entrances, I think. So let's. These guys are all green too. Oh my goodness. We have apparently hit that part of the game stage. There are some mods that allow you to lower the game stage. And if I can find those, I don't think I can craft them. I think you just have to find them. I am definitely interested in those. And I'm a level 8 soldier. And I'm almost the same high tier with axes as I am the machine gun. Again, once I can get my fancy axe, I'll think about going sous chef. Anything in here? Nope. Yeah. I'm saving my mercenaries for kind of an oh shit moment when it really gets crazy. As long as I can keep putting stuff to sleep right now, I'll keep working this. It'd be interesting if I can get an upgraded axe too already. I don't know if I can, but we'll see. Alright, do I have any meat? I didn't think so, because these dogs are getting pummeled. They're doing great work for me, keeping them busy and occupied, but they are definitely taking damage. So at some point, I may have to pull out the machine gun just so I can better protect them. Alright, so far, what's in here? Does this take us to the garage? I think it does, but also whoever was back here. Okay, good. So we've done most of the first floor so far. Okay, what do we have in here? Alright, again, I'm going to pull back my... I don't know if this is one of those ones where they're going to start spawning zombies behind me in places I've already cleared. I really don't like that. Alright, can I get you through the window? I can, good. Alright, we had one guy taking a dip, looks like. So this one has a lot of doors that open. Interesting. Okay. Yep, a couple more. Again, I just want to get everything on the first floor before I even think of going up to the second floor. Oh, my goodness, this axe is doing some good work, though. I will tell you that. Yep, we got a library, or lots of books up here. I think there still is a secret passage here. This is very similar. I think it's probably made by the same person who made the library, the pubic library. It's like missing the L in that. I know I'm getting very, very dangerous here by going to the end because I haven't gone into the side rooms yet. So if anything decides to wake up and come at me through the doors, I can be overwhelmed. But that is why I've got my guns. If I need to, I'm able to pull those out and quickly dispatch a lot. But man, this axe. I'm doing all right with this. I'm not going to hit any switches until I've cleared all the rooms. That is absolutely for sure. So I know this is going to open, I think a passage is behind that bookshelf, if I remember right. So you got, looks like 2 in here. Oh, 3. Come on, give me a sleep. Give me a sleep. I would really like to put some zombies to sleep. And of course, I did not remember to take my vitamins. Luckily, I didn't get sick yet. And we're full. Cool. All right. Is that everything on this side? Okay, let's go to this side. Yep. Every one of these rooms. Oh, I need to make sure I'm breaking all these doors too. I need the brass. There we go. There's some sleep. Wait, I'm already partway through tier 2 of these axes. That's awesome. Again, once I max this out, it's the Thor's axe. That's I did not expect to be doing this much with axes today. I mean, the hordes were good. I got to do some work with the hordes. But going into a tier 4, I did not expect that I would be able to even do any axing. There's you. So I think you got woken up when I stepped outside. Saying 7 areas. All right, let me get these doors here while I'm thinking about it. Okay. Pooches, come here. Thank you. Uh-oh. Do I have zombies coming from somewhere else too? Don't let them get behind me. That's my #1 rule. Don't let them get behind me. Okay, level 55. Surprise. I suppose if I had crouched, I could have gotten sneak shots on them, but whatever. Oh, and I put you to sleep. That's awesome. Have we exhausted all of the obvious rooms? Just about. Wait, why are you driving? Wait. I have a horde. Okay. Horde, we pull out the gun. It's one of the things I'm kind of glad that the hordes drop loot, because it makes it easier for me to realize that it's a horde, not just a couple zombies from the house, or the POI. Okay. How many dogs do I have left? 2. I lost 1. So they were down there fighting the horde, I think. Oh my goodness. Oof. Yeah, I don't want you guys off on your own. Okay, we got a healer here somewhere. Okay, they're outside. Oh, nice. Wow, this thing even does damage through the armor mods. Oh, and it's almost nighttime too. Wasn't the best time for you guys to show up, but oh well. If you're dead. Oh, I'm at a tier 3. Oh, yeah. Cool. Yep, you missed me. I wonder how many fire zombies I'm at. How close am I to being able to actually finally talk to the doc? Or I mean the trader. Oh, that would be really nice if I could actually talk to that trader. You guys keep coming from places I don't know where. Oh, I wish I had some meat. I really do. I wish I had meat, guys. I wish I could give you some meat. Who are you? They're just coming from all over the place. After this, I need to make sure to heal again. And night hits. Okay. Let me grab those books here, though. Fake books? No! Oh, okay. It wasn't a fake book, but there's our... Yep. See, there's our passage. Oh, I wish I could grab that. Alrighty. No, I probably should have kept that. That would have looked good in my bedrooms. I gotta I may actually have to grab a bunch of stuff from here because part of our new base is going to be, it has bedrooms to be decorated. So I should probably be picking up stuff that looks cool. Almost halfway through tier 3. Okay. This looks cool. Does this opens up all of these? Where are you? So you're a fake wall that was... Okay, in a shower. That's right. You go down, which I think is a treasure room, but I'm also going to go up to make sure I've got everything up here. Oh, take that. I don't know if there's any surprise. Yep, there are. Yep, that's what I was... That's what I wanted to come up here for. Gotcha. There's 2 areas left, and we actually can see the zombies now. So we'll go back down here, and I think... Yep, they're actually going to be down there. Fine. I just want to be done. I don't know why you guys were trying to go through walls instead of just getting to me. Alright. What do we have left down here? Okay, we got a few more guys that are locked up in this last room. Doggy. Doggy. Oh, that's right. I forgot about this. Oh, no. Forgot about this. Water. This whole place floods, which means we have to loot it underwater. But you know what? We did take that one skill that gave us extra time to hold our breath. It's funny how it locked it behind me when I opened that up. That's so sneaky. All right, did we get the clear? We did. All right, cool. All right, I need to loot now. Again, I'm at this point now, I'm also grabbing for decorative purposes for our new house. Okay, I don't think I can loot that. Can loot this. Finally! Yes! We can actually make this. This was like the last workstation that we needed. Let's see what we get from here. So hopefully some night. Oh, that was. Oh, look at that. Wow. Remember when we were struggling to find those parts? So we actually have two gun safes to open up. Oh, look at that. All right, this is my first hardened chest, I think, here, especially in the desert. So fingers crossed we can actually get something nice here. Here we go. Loot stage tier 4. Oh, that's awesome. Wow. Okay, good, I can't reach the car. Where does that go? I need to put that in immediately. Feet. Dude, I even had an empty spot for it. Oh, that's awesome. That is fantastic. Wow, that was awesome. Dude. Man. If I can make a better mini, there's no reason now not to make the better mini. I have all the parts that I'm ever going to need. Wow, and even more. Dude, that is just crazy. All right, so we're back. I went crazy with different decorative things, so I'm going to have to probably set down some extra chests that are going to be just for decorative. Let's put the stuff that's trash in trash. These are all extras, extras, extras. I already have a tier 4. Don't care about that. Throw you guys in there. Probably need one more of you guys, so I'm going to put you right next to it. All right. Everything else from the car. Okay, everything from the pooches. Okay. Let's grab all the blacks we have. We can make a decent chunk of this. Yeah. I just need some more reds and yellows. I gotta even it out because I messed up. I messed up when I was doing. I thought I was just adding more of each of them, and it was all blue. Ooh, another treasure map. Please let this one actually be in the desert. Where did you end up? You did. Okay, good. We got a desert treasure map, so we'll at least get the better game stage. Okay, so it's already daytime. That really took a bit longer than I was planning on it doing, but I wanted to make sure we did something fun. Let's go ahead and kill that. Cool. And that. All right, so I'm going to take some time to get everything situated here between now and when we start the next episode, but that's it for this one. I'll do more house cleaning stuff, moving stuff around and everything after we close out the episode and actually make another axe. I'll do that right now. That's awesome. What about the micro? Yep, I have the parts now, so there's no reason not to. So we'll get those set up on the next episode. We'll actually put our mods and whatnot into them. But that's it for now. Big double episode, big progress over there, and actually looks like our trees are finally popping up to the big size, so soon we'll be able to get them, and our wood problems will hopefully be taken care of. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please go ahead and leave a like. If you have not already subscribed, again, that would help me very much if you would hit that subscribe button. But with that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.